Coven, welcome to the mat and welcome to my channel. My name is Bethany, I am the Yogi Witch, and thank you for allowing me to guide you through today's 25-minute mandala magic flow. This is one of my favorite styles of mandala, and as there's such chaos going on in August, the summer, and life in general, I thought that I would just film and upload a really kind of gorgeous flow that you can come to at any point during your day, at any point during your stress levels, to just let go, to work and play around with transitions, and as always, to find that magic through movement. So just a little reminder that you can grab any props, anything that you'd like to make it a little bit more witchy: sage, incense, candles, crystals, anything at all. But when you're ready, witches, we're going to meet in a tabletop position. So immediately start to open up the spine with a few spinal waves. So from here, we inhale to arch the spine, send hips all the way back to the heels, and then exhale to round into the shoulders, roll the body forwards. Inhale, arch the spine, hips to heels, and exhale to roll body forwards. So starting to wake up that spine, start to tune in to kind of fluidity of movement that we're looking for today. So embracing all the wobbles, embracing the mixture of left to right. But as always, finding gratitude to ourselves for coming to the mat. Now we're going to keep taking these spinal waves in a down dog position. So when you're ready, tuck toes under, lift the hips to the sky and keep taking your waves, so pressing off the toes. Roll into the shoulders and then arch the spine, bend the knees, hips to the sky. Inhale, round into the shoulders, exhale to arch. So really embracing this movement, feeling that fire begin to wake up. And then when you're ready, we're going to take the first flow. So come to meet me in downward facing dog and bring the big toes to touch. On your inhale, we sweep the right leg lovely and high to the sky. Point those toes, send them as high as you can go. As we inhale, exhale, draw knee to the chest and step between the thumbs. Immediately from here, you're going to be in high lunge. So pull the arms all the way to the sky, bend lovely and deep into the front knee. Inhale. Exhale, take an awkward twist over to the right hand side. So you're pulling that right arm behind you. With control, inhale, roll back to high lunge. Exhale, pivot back foot with the back of the mat and meet me in warrior two. Exhale, right elbow, right knee, pull left arm up and overhead, like you're really trying to create some strength, some space from those fingertips to the back heel. Wrap left arm behind you, press off the front foot, pull right arm up and overhead. Beautiful. Roll back to warrior two. Bring both feet parallel, and then from here, heels come in, bend at the knees, bring the elbows to cactus arms. Coming in to a goddess pose. So sitting lovely and low. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the legs, reach those arms up and overhead. And then from here, we are going to pivot into a pyramid pose. So pivot on the left toes, so they face towards the back of the mat. Pivot on the right heel, so the right heel's pointing off to the right hand corner. Square the hips with the top of the mat. Interlock the fingers behind the back. Inhale, find length. Exhale, begin to forward fold to pyramid pose. Yes, on your next inhale, we lift the gaze. On your exhale, Coven, hands come to frame, front foot, bend into that front knee, and we lift the right leg high to the sky, coming in to standing split. So don't walk away from this pose. Start to forward fold even more over the left leg. Holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Right foot meets left foot, forward fold at the back of the mat, taking hold of the opposite elbow and ragdoll here. On your next inhale, fingertips to the mat or hands to the shins to gaze forwards. On your exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, bend into the knees, tuck that tailbone under. Keep those legs exactly where they are as you bring hands to prayer. Hook left elbow over the right knee, gaze towards the back of the mat. Embracing as much movement as you like, we shift weight to the right foot. Take a beautiful step back with the left, so you meet me in a prayer twist. Beautiful. Engage that core. Inhale, move into the center. Sweep both arms to the sky. Exhale, take warrior 2. So pivot the back foot with the back of the mat. Bend deep into that right knee. Inhale, extend the right leg and move to Trikonasana pose. Inhale, bend into that front knee, roll first to warrior 2 before we bring both feet parallel, and then pivot left heel so the toes face towards the top of the mat. Meet me in Trikonasana to the other side. Beautiful. We're going to play around here, so bend into that front knee, hands come to frame, front foot, and then from here we're going to meet straight back in 3-legged down dog. So pull the left leg high to the sky, point those toes. Holding for 3, for 2, and 1. We take this flow to the other side, draw knee to the chest, step between the thumbs. First, pull the arms high, meet me in high lunge. And then take a twist to the left-hand side. With control, inhale, pull the arms to the sky. Exhale, pivot back foot with the back of the mat. Roll to warrior 2. Bend lovely and deep to the front knee. Left elbow, left knee. Pull right arm up and overhead. Meet me in side angle. Yes, wrap right arm behind the back, press off front foot, roll the body to warrior, peaceful warrior. Beautiful. Roll first back to warrior 2 and then bring both feet parallel. I never plan my camera angles. As you bring both heels in, bend into the elbow, sit lovely and low. Come to meet me in goddess pose. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the legs, reach those arms up and overhead. And then pivot right toes to face towards the back of the mat. Pivot on the left heel, so the left toes point off to the corner. Square the hips off with the top of the mat. Interlock the fingers behind the back, ready to move to our gorgeous pyramid pose. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale, length. Exhale, forward fold. Two more breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Yes, inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, bend into that front knee, hands come to frame the right foot. And we lift the left leg high to the sky, pointing those toes. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot meets right foot at the back of your mat. Take hold of the elbows and rag dull here. On your next inhale, Coven, fingertips to the mat or hands to the shins, gaze forwards. Exhale, Utkatasana, bend into the knees, tuck the tailbone under. Keep those legs exactly where they are as you bring hands to prayer. Hook right elbow over the left knee. Embrace every wobble as you shift weight to the left leg. Take a beautiful step back with the right. Come to prayer twist. Engage the core as you inhale, lift the chest to the center, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, pivot back foot with the back of the mat. Sink lovely and deep into that left knee. Meet me in warrior two. Inhale, extend front leg. Exhale, come to Trikonasana pose. Left hand slides down left leg. Bend lovely and deep to the front knees. We lift the body up. Bring both feet parallel. And then from here, pivot. Right toes to face the top of the mat. Meet me back in your Trikonasana pose. Beautiful. Gaze down to the front foot, playing with that transition. Bend into the front knee, so hands frame front foot. And we're going to step it straight back into three-legged down dog. So pull right leg back to the sky. Inhale. Let's keep flowing. Remember, at any point you can press pause, you can come to child's pose. But when you're ready to keep flowing with me, bring right knee into the chest. Step between the thumbs. Immediately from here, we pivot the back foot with the back of the mat. Roll to warrior two. Sink lovely and deep into that front knee. Bend right elbow, right knee, left arm floats up and overhead. Wrap left arm behind the back, press off front foot. Meet me in that peaceful warrior. Inhale, roll back, warrior two. Before we pivot on the right heel, bring both feet parallel. Heels come in. Let's sit low to goddess pose. Bend at the elbows. Come to sit lovely and low. Keeping that chest lifted, sit even lower. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, pull the arms to the sky. Exhale, we transition to pyramid pose by pivoting. Left toes to face towards the top of the mat. Pivot on that right heel. Interlock the fingers behind the back. As you inhale, find length. Exhale, forward fold. Yes, inhale, lift the gaze. On your exhale, hands frame front foot, pivot on the back tippy toes and lift into standing split. Option to stay here in standing split, option to bend into the back leg and come to meet me in sugarcane pose. Yes, holding wherever you are. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently relax right foot by left. Take hold of the elbows, ragdoll here. On your inhale, fingertips to the mat or hands to the shins, gaze forwards. Beautiful. On your exhale, Utkatasana, come to sit lovely and low. Immediately, we move into our revolve chair pose. So hook right elbow, left knee. No, hook for left elbow, right knee, and gaze towards the back of the mat. And this time, before we step back into that prayer twist, we're going to find a bit of a balance. So begin to flex into the left foot and find your balance. Yes, for 3. Ooh. For 2. And 1. Step back with the left leg. Meet me in that prayer twist. Inhale. Beautiful. Pivot straight away to warrior 2. Press off the front foot. Pivot into the back. Warrior 2. Oh, flow's getting spicy. Inhale to extend the front leg. Exhale. Right hand slides down right leg. Pull left arm to the sky. Bend into that front knee. Briefly come to warrior 2 before we bring both feet parallel. And then pivot on the left heel and meet me in Trikonasana to the left hand side. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand comes down to frame the left foot, bend into the knee. We meet back in 3-legged down dog. Pull left leg to the sky. Final flow for today's simple mandala magic practice. Point the toes nice and high to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, draw knee to the chest, step between the thumbs. Immediately pivot the back foot with the back of the mat and roll into warrior 2. Bend left elbow, left knee. Right arm floats up and overhead. Wrap right arm behind you. Pull left arm to the sky. Peaceful warrior. Beautiful. Roll body back to warrior 2. And then from here, we pivot on the back foot to bring both feet parallel. And sit low in goddess. So heels come in. Bend the elbows. Come to your goddess pose. Really finding the strength. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, final pyramid. Pivot the right toes forward. Pivot on that left heel. Square the hips with the top of the mat. Taking hold of the interlocking the fingers behind the back. We squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to forward fold, coming in to pyramid pose. On your next inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, bend into the front knee, hands come to frame front foot, and we lift to standing split. Again, option to stay here in standing split, or option to find sugarcane to the other side. Sugarcane's not in my practice today on my left hand side, so I'm going to stay chilling here. But wherever you are, you hold 5, 4, 3, 2, yes, 1. With control, left foot meets right foot. Find the opposite elbow, rag doll it here. On your next inhale, fingertips to the mat, hands to the shins, gaze forwards. Exhale, Utkatasana, bend into the knees, come to sit lovely and low, and straight away we bring hands to prayer. Hook right elbow over the left knee. Finding that balance to our prayer twist, shift weight to the left leg, and begin to float the right leg behind you. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back into your prayer twist. With control, pivot the back foot with the back of the mat, roll to warrior 2. Inhale, extend front leg. Exhale, meet me in Trikonasana. Beautiful. Bend deep into the front knee. Roll first to warrior 2. And then bring both feet parallel. Pivot, right toes to the top of the mat. Final Trikonasana from our mandala magic flow. Begin to slide right hand down right leg. Beautiful. Gaze down to the front foot, bend into the front knee, hands come to frame, and all we're going to do is step straight back to downward facing dog. Taking a little pedal out of those legs, bending into one knee, bending into another, nod the head yes, shake it no. Sealing our practice with one chaturanga, we press off the toes, roll into the shoulders, tuck tailbone under, plank, drop from the top or drop from the knees, but lower the body all the way down. Inhale, find upward facing dog. Exhale, bend into the knees and come in to a comfortable seated position. Making a fist, taking some wrist rolls in one direction. We move and take it in the other. Before relaxing hands to the lap, palms facing towards the sky, feel that heat, feel the magic. If you have longer today, maybe you choose to rewind the practice and take this flow a few more times, adding in some of your own poses. If you're happy to close it off with me, then we're going to take 3 rounds of cleansing breath just to reset the system, to close and seal this energy, and to just get rid of anything that no longer serves us. So from here, we're going to inhale to bring shoulders all the way to the ears. Exhale, drop it down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Before we drop chin to chest, bring hands to prayer and bow. As always, with love, with gratitude and with blessings to this online coven for flowing together, to ourselves for coming to the mat, and from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through today's mandala magic flow. This really is one of my favorite ways to reset the system, come back to the mat, especially if life has got a bit chaotic and I just can't seem to get into the right headspace. This always seems to be the one that really just sings to my soul and ignites that flame inside. So I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate any kind of support for my little channel by maybe liking this video, commenting below, or subscribing. Small support like this means so much, and it's really allowing the coven to grow and really connect so many souls from around the world on both their yoga journey and their spiritual journey. So yeah, I would really appreciate it. But thank you so much for flowing with me, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat again soon. Blessed be.